terms. It's, was one person might have put it, it's where intuition interacts with counterintuition, so to speak. Charlie Roach, multidimensional, deep and wide. But if there's one story about him, it is that he was an individual who understood the power of an individual on the side of right. That's what he understood. And he also understood that you never work alone. You never oppose other people. You bring them along with you if you believe truly in what you believe. A story that cements this idea of who Charlie was as an individual was told by a friend called Sikaya Thomas. The women who were to be deported, as was mentioned earlier, there was a demonstration held in Ottawa. So Sikaya Thomas shows up the morning outside Charlie's office, and where they were expecting hundreds of people, there were just the two of them. So he felt, well, to drive 5 hours to Ottawa and 5 hours back for the two wasn't worth the time. The thing was off. No. Charlie went off with him to Ottawa and demonstrated for about 3 hours. They were frozen cold because it was in the middle of January. And Sikaya said to me too, he had the feeling that he didn't go, that Charlie was going to go alone. Charlie was an individual who understood the power of one individual on the side of right, standing the ground. And standing the ground in an angry way or an ostentatious way, just because when you're on the side of right, you don't need to do much. You don't need to do much more than that. Just stand your ground, and that was Charlie was. He, in terms of the Batsy, he had a beautiful smile. It was a genuine smile, but behind that smile there was a mind that was ice cold steel. And the organizations Charlie founded, it was always for people of like mind to come together to make things better for others and self. Charlie too, when we met with Peterson, the Premier of Ontario, along that long table in Queen's Park, at the East Wing, the only documents on the table that dealt with the civilian review of police actions were Batsy documents. And those documents became the founding documents. They were altered badly by the provincial government, but they went overseas in the British Commonwealth, or former British Commonwealth, where there was a need for that kind of organization. That document became one of the founding or cornerstone references. That's what Charlie Roach was. Charlie Roach stood against racism. He stood for peace. And for some of us here, we may not understand fully what racism is and means. Racism is something that you don't even have to be racist or white to benefit from its privileges. You don't have to be. And for those of us who experienced it and who anticipate experiencing it, racism is an incremental form of genocide. I repeat that. It may sound excessive, but it is an acid that eats your soul, shreds your spirit. Racism is an incremental form of genocide. And it's powerful. It is so powerful that it is able to elect the leader of the so-called free world. Don't underestimate it. To conclude with Charlie, he couldn't become a Canadian citizen. Okay, so he became a Canadian icon. In the same way that Louis Riel is a Canadian icon on behalf of Métis. In the same way that Nellie McClung is a Canadian icon pursuing the rights of women to vote. In the same way that Tommy Douglas is a Canadian icon, getting the rights for all Canadians to have health care. In conclusion, Charlie, as you know, is a poet. He had a photographic mind. And on one occasion I heard a song, and I wanted to surprise him with this song, to tell him about this song. It It was an old civil rights song. He knew the song, he knew the singer. And it was Mama's Mabley. My note is drying up. Mama's Mabley. And she had sung this song as a dirge, a funeral dirge, to honor Dr. King and the Kennedy brothers, John and Bobby. Today for me, in a personal sense, is a kind of closure on Charlie. Today, I can finally put Charlie away. Today I can finally put Charlie down. And so he was a poet and a singer, and bear with me if I change the words of one of the stanzas of the same song, and I'll try to sing it to you. I don't care how it sounds, Charlie would love it. Anyway.